Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pikmin. Now that we're done with the Forest Navel, let's go back to the Forest of Hope and clean up the remaining 2 parts we need to get here.
Oh,
You
look at
really
this.
just want to avoid the other area.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's the last area we're going to be exploring. Well, not counting the final area, obviously.
So there's only 4 areas in the game?
Well, technically 5, but the last area is just a boss fight.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a big difference between Pikmin 1 and 2 is that there are, like, I feel like Pikmin 2's got 5 map areas, but they all have their own cave system underneath them.
Yeah.
So it's actually 5 areas with, like, an extra 10 underneath because they're also rated out of a certain set.
Well, because of how the cave system works in Pikmin 2, you're like 80% of the time you're underground, while the 20% you're above ground doing stuff. So you don't even notice the lack of maps.
Exactly. Plus, Pikmin 2's got such an extended multiplayer component to it, which means it's basically got double the amount of game hours in it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best part about Pikmin 2, because at least multiplayer doesn't make me want to destroy my Wii.
Just my friend that I'm playing with.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm feeling dumb now. Pikmin 2 was on GameCube and Wii as well, correct? Or was Pikmin 2
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wii?
it was on both.
Yeah, although it didn't come on Wii until 2012, and it only came as a Nintendo's Select game, so that cover kind of irritates the crap out of me. Like the only Nintendo Select I have on the Wii because I'm forced to have a Nintendo Select.
Yeah, it's like it's going back to that other point again of like it's the advantage of having it on the Wii U eShop is that 1 and 2 are both on there because finding a physical copy of these games nowadays is hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit worse now because I was actually able to track down like new copies of both 1 and 2 like a couple years back for a relatively affordable price, which definitely helped. But nowadays you had to go for a more pretty penny on the Wii.
Yeah.
That was the boss, by the way.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that was a boss.
Normally, that's how fast the boss dies with red Pikmin, but if you just swarm the guy with all your blues, it could also work in the same way.
I love the description of the radiation canopy, and I'm just like, it looks like half of a teabag strainer.
Kinda does, yeah. I always thought of it like a helmet piece.
Yeah, that too. That too. It's just like, but I love how we're having all these talks about the Wii U stuff, and this is probably really going to date the video, but considering the fact that Pikmin 3 just got delisted on the Wii U, like, I've actually decided, you know what's still on my wish list? Because I think if I'm going to be getting things off my wish list, I need to be getting them off it now, before things start appearing without me realizing.
Good old Nintendo. New game comes out, get rid of the old one.
Bless you, you get swarmed, man.
It's fine, I can take it. The ship's right there, we can just get our health back.
You know, I feel dumb now, but I just realized that the rocket ship that's used in Smash Brothers is the Pikmin 2 one, not the Pikmin 1 one.
Yeah, well, the Pikmin 2 design for the ship is more memorable, and it honestly looks a lot better. This one, most people remember just pretty much
Being
in a
broken.
shell. Yeah.
Unless I'm completely forgetting in the ship that Olimar pilots in his final smashes is Pikmin 1 or it's Pikmin 2 for both. It is Pikmin 2 for both. I had to think about it for a moment, like, what color is it in my brain? Pink? Yep, Pikmin 2.
I mean, that's the ship that actually works, because when he does get back to his planet in the beginning of Pikmin 2, Olimar's ship is just sold immediately to help pay off their debt that they have.
No, that's the weird thing, because I feel like the ship that's used for Alf's smash is the Pikmin 2 one as well, and I'm like, inaccurate!
Yeah, because they don't really change anything between the models for that, so it's just like, yeah, you just have the Pikmin 2 ship, even though you guys never drive it.
I mean, to be fair, I've heard people complain that Alf is the playable alternate skin and they would prefer Louis, and I'm just like, would you really prefer Louis, given the problems he's put us through?
Yeah, Alpha's probably a better choice for that reason.
Yeah!
I feel like Louis would just not fight at all, and then he would just nap.
He works better as a trophy and as a spirit, let's be honest.
Yeah, at least as a spirit, he can't eat all the carrots.
Yeah. can't be the cause of a problem. Can I say that, speaking of Smash, Brittany's Spirit Battle was really freaking hard.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I didn't.
I mean, you think about her dialogue, and I'm just like, of course. She is not one to be trifled with.
Yeah, no, she's the sassy one in the group.
Yeah, like, to be fair, out of the entire cast of Pikmin 3, I do think Brittany is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I can agree there.
And there is admittedly a small part of me that's just like, I mean, they could have made Brittany the alternate costume instead of Alf, but I mean, I'm sure someone would have been angry about that.
Always angry about dumb things.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man, they just added small battlefield. Where's my smaller battlefield? This game sucks.
Yeah, it's just like, you've got a smaller battlefield. What about battlefield on battlefield on battlefield? And it's just got the custom stage. It's just the battlefield logo.
Let's say that is the custom stages though. It's the best custom stage.
It is my favorite. I mean, that and the Wheel of Doom.
Oh yeah, that one's so dumb.
The Wheel of Doom is like one of those third month after custom stages were added. It's just the dumbest thing ever, but it's been re-uploaded so many times. I'm just like, why do people still love this thing?
Yeah, and then now the meta for the custom stages is just porn. Lots and lots of porn.
Excuse me?
I've blocked many an account of people, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
why?
It feels like when you block one, 10 pop up in its place.
It's
Yeah.
like, if I will not accept seeing this stuff on my Twitter feed, why would I accept it in my custom stages?
Although there was one that actually did make me laugh. I've seen it in a video. The trend now when it comes to making custom stages, the lewd ones, people just put a black bar in front of it and then it just drops down in the beginning of the match. But I saw someone downloaded one of those stages and the black bar never went away. So I was like, oh man, let's see how this lady looks. Oh, it doesn't go away. Well, this is gonna be fun to fight on. I can't see me.
I don't even know what the Geiger's
I vaguely recall you reposting it.
I don't think I've ever reposted. I think that was in an Alpharad video. And I checked out the stage myself at one point because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I've watched a couple of Alpha Red's custom stage videos, and I'm just like, occasionally I'll see some of the custom stages he's playing, and I'm just like, oh, I follow that person on Twitter. Or just like, I know that person. I follow them in one of my Discord servers. It's like that hilarious moment where I'm just like, this person has posted their custom stage, and they're fighting them on their custom stage, and I'm like, I recognize that name twofold. Dare I say it, probably some of my favorite custom stages, though, are the ones from Kirby Fighters Deluxe that people have recreated in Smash Brothers, and I'm just like, why didn't we get Big Forest?
Because unfortunately we got Great Cave. I love Kirby Superstar, but man, never fight on that stage without transforming it.
I prefer Big Forest because it's got Kukan and Ricky coming out of trees.
I prefer Palutena's Temple over Great Cave, and that is saying something. That's also bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great for spirit battles, I'll give it that. It works better for spirit battles than it does competitively.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite spirit battles that happen on Great Cave is one of the ones you get in the Banjo DLC, where it's just a bunch of jiggies they have to just destroy immediately, because only like, I think 1%, so you just grab them and throw them up into lava.
Yeah. Jeez, you are eating through progress today. It's ballistic.
I mean, we've saved some time when we were here on our first visit, kind of abusing the fact that we can make red Pikmin swim and got a part early. Because if we didn't get that part, there would still be that one to get too, with blue Pikmin.
Anything to cut down on the retread time is good.
Yeah, that's true, because there's a lot of that in this series in general.
Though I feel like, especially first time through, the time bracket they give you at the start of the game is really nice and forgiving, and I feel like given the difficulty spike we're about to see going to Distant Spring, it is much appreciated.
Yeah. I mean, the least the nice thing about it is, even though people would think like, this time limit's strict because it's only 30 days, if you get at least one part a day, then it's really not that bad, and some parts are really easy to get, so it won't take you a whole day to get them.
Yeah, and some days when you get there, there's just gonna be multiple presents there waiting for you anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, this area is a good example where some parts are just so close to each other. When you're getting one, you can get another one while waiting for your Pikmin to do something.
Yeah, that is the one thing I do like about Pikmin is, I know compared to people who've been playing this game for years, my save file data is anything but graceful. And now that my Wii U's been reformatted, I need to play it again from scratch. But I'm actually looking forward to it rather than loathing the idea, and I feel like that in itself is very telling.
You fools! Why would you chase him in the water?
Guys, come on.
You don't have floaties. You can't swim.
You guys can't swim.
You must not have found the ship part yet.
Yeah.
The floaty dispenser.
Oh man, I wish when you got that ship part, it just basically made it so your Pikmin wouldn't drown. That would be nice.
I can never remember in Pikmin 1, did the glint beetles ever come back if they run away? Or...
No, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
At this point, it's pretty much just taking back the bodies. No witnesses.
Taking back my victory.
Destroy the evidence.
Hide the death.
Where's the body?
Now, since we did leave this area and come back, and this is a later time, you're noticing more areas are here now. Or, more enemies are here in the area. Yep, more areas now exist.
The level grew.
This is a thing that happens in Pikmin. If you leave an area and you don't come back for a while, more enemies can start appearing, because there weren't this many bulb orbs originally. But now there's way more here.
It took me a second there to realize that spirity ghost that was leaving, not the blue ones from just then, but the one from when that from the bulb orb, when the bulb orb died, was actually the bulb orb dying, not Pikmin dying. Because I'm just like, did you just lose a Pikmin or a lot of them? No, because you didn't have the wispy bit on the top of its head. There's another glint beetle.
Yeah, these things are kind of random in how they spawn too. Like, I think there are predetermined areas where they can be, but it's random if there's gonna be one in that area or not.
Oh.
It's always a mess after you're done trying to chase one of these things, because you're like looking around the field and there's Pikmin everywhere. The easiest way to deal with them is just chuck Pikmin. Just keep on chucking.
Yeah.
Just keep chucking. Just keep chucking.
Yeah. Thank you, Dory. What do? We chuck Pikmin. La 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 la. Like to swim. No, you don't, Red Pikmin. You don't like to swim. It kills you.
But I'll do it anyways.
It's like
18
trying,
and 13.
it's like trying to tell a kid they can't swim, but they do it anyways.
Yeah, pretty much. It's that child that you keep on taking out of the pool and they keep on getting in it, even though they can't swim.
Yeah.
It's
all a steady progress.
I love the little sound effects Pikmin make. Like, wow.
Yeah, they're very expressive little creatures. I think my favorite thing, though, is in Pikmin 2, when you have a full squad of all 5 types of Pikmin, and you have, like, specific numbers of it. I think it's, like, 15 to 20 of each. No, it's, like, 20 of each, I think, at that point, because it makes a full 100. They will hum, like, the Pikmin theme.
Yes. Because I feel like, is there a way to get it to do it in the first game, or is that only at the title screen?
I don't even know that is a thing in this game. I just know it's a thing in Pikmin 2.
Yeah, because I know people talk about it frequently for 2, but I feel like Chugga Conroy mentioned there's a way to do it in Pikmin 1, because I can never remember. It's been a while. It's been a long while.
I mean, I think you can interact with some of the stuff on the title screen. Like, you can kind of mess with the Pikmin heads there in the beginning. I think that's about it.
And like for a second there, I was just like, they wouldn't have put a reference to itself within itself that early. And then I remember Kirby's Adventure had Kirby's Dream Land title music in its sound test, so I can't really comment.
Yeah, I mean, well, not just that, but then like there's a whole level that's just Kirby's Dream Land. The second game is already referencing the first game, so it doesn't take long.
Yeah. Nintendo reference within themselves all the time, therefore I shouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that a dot of a single Pikmin just all the way over here?
Yeah, it was one of the leftovers from fighting one of the Beatles. It's just, when you chuck them, they go wherever, and you never remember.
He didn't want to go yet.
Now he's like, I want to still find that beetle. But he's gone, son. I'm gonna find him.
Here, I'll be back
He's
tomorrow.
gotta be around here somewhere.
I'll find him and I'll kill him. Okay, little Jim, calm down.
Pikmin, it's Pikmin, Jim, but not as we know it.
You guys want to take a swim?
Yes.
Everybody just hates him.
There is something incredibly satisfying about that entire... I was about to say mosh pit of flowers, and mosh pit is not the word I was thinking of.
A Pikmin mosh pit.
I mean, they do carry you. Say goodbye to these types of bowl boards, because we're not coming back here again. This area is now 100% cleared. Oh, a bomb rock did explode on my Pikmin. Well, I didn't notice that because, everything else happened. So this is a weird prompt to get. Like, hey, you know that bowl board that could have ate a Pikmin? Yeah, it blew up a bomb rock, so don't drop bomb rocks next to your Pikmin. Okay. Like, sometimes the hint system you get at the end of the day, I swear, it tells you something you didn't realize happened in a day.
Yeah. It's like, dang, that's a really nice hint. It's a pity I didn't get it during the day.
Yeah, really. Could have saved so many lives.
So many lives lost.
Curse is foiled again.